Are there people here who absolutely cannot work out without music? Or maybe you feel music actually disrupts your focus. I used to think music was essential for exercise, until one day I forgot my earphones. That workout felt strangely focused. From that moment, I became genuinely curious. Does music help exercise or hinder it? Recent research from Harvard Medical School and Oxford University provides surprising answers to this question. Most people listen to music while exercising. Statistics show 78% of gym users worldwide listen to music during workouts. They believe music provides motivation, reduces boredom, and makes time pass faster. But here's the critical question: does music truly enhance workout concentration? Or does it actually interfere? A study published in the British Journal of Sports Psychology in 2024 reveals results different from what we expected. Researchers divided 320 exercise participants into 3 groups. The first group exercised while listening to music. They chose, the second heard randomly selected music, and the third worked out in complete silence. After 12 weeks, the results were fascinating. The group scoring highest on concentration tests was unexpectedly the silent environment group. Their average concentration score was 87 points, while the self-selected music group scored 79 and the random music group 71. So why these results? According to Stanford University neuroscience research, music activates our auditory cortex, while simultaneously consuming prefrontal cortex resources. The prefrontal cortex handles concentration and decision-making. But when energy goes toward processing music, cognitive resources available for exercise itself decrease. Particularly with lyrical music, language processing areas activate as well, consuming even more cognitive resources. But here's a surprising fact: music reducing concentration doesn't necessarily worsen exercise effectiveness. In certain situations, music can actually produce better results. Research from the Technical University of Munich's Sports Science Department found people exercising with music showed 23% higher pain tolerance and 18% longer exercise duration. Music makes pain less noticeable and helps people endure longer. The scientific explanation goes like this: music stimulates dopamine release in the brain. Dopamine is a neurotransmitter related to the reward system, released when we experience pleasure. McGill University neuroscience researchers confirmed through fMRI that, when listening to favorite music, massive dopamine release occurs in the nucleus accumbens brain region. This dopamine creates a masking effect on fatigue and pain felt during exercise. But what's truly important comes next. Music's effectiveness completely changes depending on exercise type. A large-scale study conducted over 5 years by Amsterdam University's Exercise Physiology Department discovered remarkable patterns. For simple repetitive exercises like treadmill running, cycling, and rowing, the music listening group showed average performance 14% higher than the silent group. However, with complex movements requiring precision such as yoga, Pilates, CrossFit, and weight training, completely opposite results emerged. The no music group demonstrated 22% better movement accuracy and 31% superior injury prevention. Why is this? Simple. Repetitive exercise involves automated movements requiring fewer cognitive resources. Music that reduces boredom and provides motivation becomes more helpful. Conversely, exercises demanding complex movements require high concentration and sensitive awareness of bodily sensations. Music can interfere with these internal perceptions. Tsukuba University's Motor Control Institute in Japan named this the proprioceptive blocking effect. Music weakens the ability to perceive internal information like muscle states, joint positions, and balance sensations. You've experienced this too, right? When lifting heavy barbells, getting absorbed in music causes posture collapse. I once had my favorite song play during squats, moved to the rhythm, and didn't notice my knees caving inward. The next day I suffered knee pain. This problem happens precisely because music interferes with proprioception. What about music tempo's influence? An intriguing experiment from the University of Verona's Sports Science Department exists. Groups hearing music between 120 and 140 beats per minute. Naturally accelerated exercise speed, with heart rates averaging 12% higher. Meanwhile, groups with slow music between 60 and 80 beats per minute slowed down and maintained lower heart rates. Evidence that music isn't merely background, but directly regulates our body's rhythm. This phenomenon is called rhythmic entrainment. Our brains have an automatic tendency to match external rhythms. Karolinska Institute neurophysiology researchers explain this as auditory motor synchronization. Rhythm information entering through ears transmits directly to the motor cortex, causing our body movements to follow that rhythm. This can be beneficial or detrimental. Fast-tempo music helps high-intensity interval training, but may interfere with exercises requiring precise control. Wait, here's an important tip. If you listen to music, what kind should you choose? Melbourne University Psychology Department research surveying 2,000 exercise participants revealed the most effective music conditions. First, it must be music you genuinely love. Music emotionally connected to you provides 2.4 times greater motivational effect than others' recommendations or famous workout playlists. Second, instrumental or foreign language lyrics caused less concentration disruption. Native language lyrics activate language processing areas, increasing cognitive load. Third, select tempo matching your exercise type. For cardio, 120 to 140 beats per minute is ideal, while stretching or yoga benefits from 60 to 80 beats. But there's an even more surprising research finding. The Cognitive Science Department at Sorbonne University in Paris discovered music's effectiveness completely differs based on exercise experience. Beginners showed 43% increased exercise motivation when listening to music with longer duration. However, experts with over 3 years' experience demonstrated higher concentration without music. With 17% better exercise efficiency, music becomes a powerful motivational tool for beginners, but may actually hinder experts. The reason is simple. Beginners haven't yet found enjoyment in exercise itself. Feeling muscle tension and relaxation, matching breathing rhythm, maintaining posture, all feel unfamiliar and uncomfortable. Music reduces this discomfort and creates positive emotions. But experts find pleasure in exercise itself. The feeling of muscle contraction, sensation of perspiration, rhythm of heartbeat, all become rewards. Music can actually interfere with this internal experience. Real-world examples clarify this further. Seoul National University Physical Education Department interviews with 50 Olympic athletes found 92% don't listen to music during training. They said complete focus on bodily signals produces peak performance. One marathon runner expressed it this way: music covers signals my body sends, missing subtle signals about fatigue levels, hydration status, muscle tension can lead to injury. Conversely, surveys of 200 recreational exercisers found 83% agreed. Music makes exercise more enjoyable. For them, music was the key element enabling exercise continuation, especially among people exercising less than 6 months. The music group maintained 74% continuation rates, while the silent group managed only 41%. Now let me answer your most pressing question. Should I listen to music or not? The answer is it depends on the situation. Let me introduce guidelines from the University of Toronto's Exercise Science Department. Situations where music helps: first, during simple, repetitive cardio exercises like treadmill or cycling. Music reduces boredom and helps maintain pace. Second, when you're a beginner or need motivation, music makes exercise enjoyable, increasing sustainability. Third, during low to moderate intensity workouts, music produces positive effects when exercise isn't too demanding. Conversely, situations without music are better: first, when complex movements or precise control are necessary. Weight training, yoga, Pilates, gymnastics require focus on bodily sensations. Second, when learning new movements or refining technique. The learning phase demands high concentration where music can interfere. Third, during high-intensity exercise. Near maximum capacity workouts require accurate awareness of limits to prevent injury. Is there a compromise? Yes. Loughborough University Sports Psychology Department proposes a hybrid approach. Listen to music during warm-up and cardio sections. Turn it off for main workouts like strength training or technical practice. Then resume music for cool-down. Groups using this method showed highest exercise satisfaction at 88% and lowest injury rates. Friends, experiment starting today. This week try exercising without music. Next week exercise with music. Observe how your body and mind respond. The answer isn't in research papers but in your experience. Science only provides direction. The final choice is yours. Whether you listen to music or not, what matters most is exercising consistently. That's the only way to create a healthy tomorrow. If this video helped you, please subscribe and like. I sincerely support your healthy exercise habits. Thank you.